Hello, my name is Selena Ceja and I am a proud Trio Upper Bound alumna and the Assistant Director for Congressional Relations at the Council for Opportunity in Education, a national organization in Washington, D.C. fighting for the federal Trio programs and access to college for first-generation, low-income students like us in Congress. I'm sending this message to communicate three important things to you young scholars. Number one, McNair is one of the 7 TRIO programs nationwide that are helping students who are low income and the first in their families to attend college. From middle school through college, adults, veterans, and students with disabilities, the TRIO programs have over half a century making college possible for our communities. Number 2, TRIO is a federally funded program, which means that Congress has the power to fund the programs and change the legislation that governs TRIO, the Higher Education Act. Number 3, TRIO McNair is in danger. Early May, White House Director, Office of Management and Budget, Mick Mulvaney, cited the McNair programs as ineffective. President Donald Trump proposed to eliminate the McNair program in his first president's budget, while Betsy DeVos referred to TRIO McNair as not meeting the original intent of the federal TRIO programs. The Trump administration, however, is not our biggest threat. Congress, remember, has the sole authority to fund federal programs and change the language that governs McNair and the rest of TRIO. President Trump can only make recommendations and implement what Congress mandates. Our biggest threat is reauthorization of the Higher Education Act. Why? Because graduate education is not considered a federal priority. Conservative members of the 2 committees which govern the language within the Education and Workforce Committee in the House and the Help Committee in the Senate have very serious conversations on consolidation and simplification of TRIO and other federal education programs. If there is a chance of eliminating McNair, it is literally by erasing the programs during reauthorization. Why? Because Congress cannot allocate money to a program that does not exist. So what can you do to protect TRIO McNair? Number 1, share this message with your fellow McNair colleagues, professors, university administrators. Since McNair is a small program and graduate education is not considered a federal priority, we need your colleges and universities to make McNair one of their key institutional priorities and be ready to act if a serious threat is imposed by any authorizing committee within the House or Senate. Number 2, share your stories and how McNair has impacted you with your members of Congress. It is vital that we educate Congress about what McNair is and how it is impacting first-generation low-income and underrepresented students in their state and congressional district. You should have received a McNair packet which has sample letters and more information on how to contact your member of Congress. A link to this packet and video will be available on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram using hashtag McNairWorks. One word of caution: understand that your priority must be to share your story, educate Congress about McNair, and find allies in your institutions ready to fight for the programs. We cannot focus or advertise the idea that McNair is recommended for elimination in Congress. For the survival of this wonderful program, we must build a different narrative for McNair. Never forget why this program started. Never forget Ronald McNair's legacy. As participants of the TRIO program, it is our responsibility to ensure the continued survival of the programs that gave us the opportunity to become the first in our families to go to college and graduate. It is our responsibility to ensure these programs are here for the students like us who will benefit from them years to come. This is Selena Ceja, Assistant Director for Congressional Relations at the Council for Opportunity in Education and a proud TRIO Upper Bound alumna. Thank you.